This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the Executive Chairman and CEO of Hannan Metals, Mr. Michael Hudson. Mike, thank you for jumping on a call with me on such short notice. I know you are on the road, so safe travels. How are you today, sir?
I'm very well, thanks, Gerardo. I'm just in an airport, so background noise, but top of the world down under still. I'm at Melbourne Airport, heading up to Sydney for a conference.
Excellent, excellent. Well, listen, I want to get right to it and just provide a brief but quick update. You just announced a leadership transition where Lars will be stepping down or has stepped down as president of the company. Obviously, Lars and yourself and the team have done a beautiful job of getting the company in a position where we now get to test three potentially company making projects, two copper gold ones and an epithermal gold project. I couldn't be more excited for that. I wanted to have you on just to provide an update on the leadership transition.
Sure, Lars has been absolutely wonderful and will be hugely missed without a doubt. So that's first thing to say. He started Hannan alongside me, and he's put in all the hard yards over the last 5 or 6 years. Just from a personal point of view, that the travel, he was living in Sweden, coming down to Peru, was getting harder and harder at his stage of life, and with the nature of the project changing from a grassroots explorer, where he's built an amazing team of geologists down in Peru transitioning to drilling. He just thought it was the best time to transition. He's still going to hang around for 6 months full time to help the company through the change. We've been such a huge part of it, and no doubt my association with Lars personally will continue as it has for, I think we've worked together for 16 or 17 years, and I can't see that changing. Just the day-to-day on Hannan is where he'll be missed. So we're in good shape. We've got a team in Peru that Lars has been responsible for building, and they're the ones who've done the majority of the work on the ground, if not all the work over the last few years, and made those discoveries. And we've got great people internally who will replace Lars in that exploration management role over the next 4 weeks. So in good shape, but change is never perfect in terms of it's always a bit sad, but it's also new opportunities come for new people and new ideas, and so we've got the best of both worlds: new people with Lars hanging around.
Well, let's talk about the billion-dollar question. How are the projects looking as far as drilling goes? You mentioned in the release that you are fully permitted, of course, and ready to commence drill testing. You also mentioned the second week of May for that to happen. What is the status of that right now, Mike?
We're on track, Gerardo. The drill rigs, or rig, I should say, that we're starting with one rig, and we'll ramp it up to more than one rig after we've got all the systems and procedures in place over the first 2 or 3 months. That first rig is on its way to site as we speak. All is in order. We've constructed all the pads, and there's been 30 people working over the last 2 or 3 weeks making all those preparations, and we've waiting with bated breath for the rig to get to site over the next coming days, and for it to start turning there shortly after. But we will inform the market as we know more.
Exciting times. We've waited a very, very long time. It's been a lot of hard work by you and the team to get us to this point. I believe 2025 will see Hannan positioned as the exploration story for not just 2025, by the way, but 2026 and likely onward, if the company's still around, once the monster is drilled and discovery season commences here in the next week or so. Anything to add to that, Mike?
No, we've got lots of geologists on the ground still exploring the monster, which we call Previsto formerly, and with teams in there as we speak on rotation, 2 weeks on and 1 week off, basically, and a team now for the drilling at Belen, about 20 kilometres away. So a lot happening on the ground.
Exciting times. Mike, great work getting us to this point. Wishing Lars the absolute best in the transition and wherever he finds himself next. I'm going to date myself a bit here, but I've known Lars now for coming up on 10 years. And so wish him nothing but the best. Mike, thank you so much for making time. I'll let you get to the flight. Let's chat soon when the drill bit is turning.
Thanks, Gerardo, as always.
Hey everybody, Gerardo Del Real here. If you're enjoying the content that you just saw, you can let us know in 3 simple steps. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please share across your network and on social media. Take care, everybody.